Alright guys, we're at the event. Here's the parking lot. Here's the event down there. And our operation area is all these woods down here. All those woods over there. We got about 40 acres of woods that we need to patrol and keep people from sneaking into the event. Okay, so here's the back door road. It's a dirt road, but it's a public road also. This road runs north and south, and we're responsible for this road. They have a lot of problems with people getting dropped off right there, and then they think that they can walk up here quietly in the fresh fall leaves and get into the event. But we're here to stop them. On the other side of this rock wall is the neighbor who will shoot you, quite literally, if anybody stumbles on his property. So we're here to stop that too. So we're here for your safety and everything. And so the road goes up the hill to the event. So this is our western boundary. Over in here will be Sector A, which is what me and Mike is responsible for. Our camp is right there. I'll show you guys. That's going to be our headquarters scout camp. The guys are in here setting up trip lines and audio early detection tripwires. So I'll keep you guys up to date.
And actually, we probably need to go on the other side of this popcorn beam. So yeah. You can go everywhere if you have pulleys. If you're running on a tree, the friction basically nullifies your whole trap.
Right.
You can only do 1 or 2 corners on a tree.
We had a bone or
and
something.
you're done. Yeah, a bone to reduce.
So we kind of improvised with the materials we had available to us, and we took a bunch of cans that we had to empty out, and put little rocks and bottle caps and stuff in them, and tied it up to the tree and hung it. And then to that we tied 2 tripwires that extend probably like 50-60 yards each one. The one on the left, the monofilament goes alongside the road coming up, and then this one kind of bisects this perimeter area of ours here. So if we walk a little further down, and we could shake it, or I could walk down there and pretend I trip it, and you could see the reaction here. If you want to do that?
Sure. Okay.
So I'm sneaking in, and I see the glow of the campfire over there coming up the road, so I decided to turn in, and I'm walking. So this is the road that most people will come in on in their car, and the front gate's a little bit around the corner up here on the right. And so we're looking at places like this that we see tracks coming in. There's a bunch of tracks in the ground here, lots of disturbances, some sneaker marks, and then a disturbance going in here to an opening in the tree line. And that's where we put the floss.
Alright, so we're at a drop-off point where there's a trail coming into the event. So we're going to take our floss that we found from that lost backpack. And all I'm going to do is just set a line across at ankle high. With my knife, I just cut a V-notch into the side here. On this side of the tree, I cut a little notch right here, and on this tree right here, a little notch. And that's just gonna, and that notch is gonna hold the floss.
Oh, so you're not going to tie a knot?
Nope, no knots.
Ah.
So I'm just gonna put one end through here, and that holds it. this. I'm going to put it in the other notch. Just like that.
Oh, nice.
And all that does is hold it nice and tight. And so if somebody gets dropped off and they walk through here, it's right at the entrance of the road. So they're going to be walking really fast to get into the tree line, not looking down at the ground because they're going to be in a rush. And so we'll leave, and then on our patrols we'll come back and check this line. And if it's missing, then we know somebody got in. So now we can start tracking. They have a friend drop them off here. Then they come through the woods, and then they try walking through the woods. And because the event has constant music going on, they just walk through this trail, across this brook, creek, and just follow the sound of the music all the way to the event. So this is one tactic that they think they use, but they think that's effective, but we catch them. Because we know where all the drop-off points are. Plus, if we hear them, we know that they're going to be walking in the direction of the music. So we just flank them and head them off, and throw a net over them, capture them, and roast them on the fire. So here's our supervisor, security supervisor, asleep on the job, Brian. And his better half, Dan, his right-hand man, brains behind the whole operation.
Yes, so we're just doing some pretty official scout stuff, you know, make sure everything stays safe in this sector. That's about it for this morning.
Yeah. All secure in Sector 7.
Just taking it one day at a time.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
Hey guys, so I'm here at the Midway Gate. That's what we're calling this. This is the Midway Access Road, and about 200 meters that way is the main road. And what people will do is they'll get dropped off there and they'll try to sneak their way in through the gate. And so this is the Midway. This is about halfway of the property that we're patrolling. On the north side of this road will be Sector A. On the south side will be Sector B. And as I'm filming, we got 6 people walking towards me from the road. So I gotta go deal with them. And I probably won't be able to film it, so let me turn this off. Alright guys, sorry I couldn't tape that, but 6 people. So what they did was they saw me at the gate when I was filming, and they freaked out. So they went down, which is smart, but they were wearing blues and reds and stuff like that, so they didn't really blend in well. And then they tried to low crawl their way back out to the road, and so I just watched them. And so they tried to flank me. And they went this way and then came up. So when they went back to the road, and retreated, I saw them, they took a right. So obviously I'm gonna take a right. So I came up here, sat down in a dead space, and I just waited. I used my owl ears, deer ears, wide angle vision, deer ears, and I just waited. And sure enough, they all came up this way. So I waited until they were, and they didn't see me because I'm wearing my reddish shirt and brown pants, and as long as you stay still, these people aren't going to see you. Plus, all the leaves are freshly fallen all over the place, so there's no way they can walk quietly through these woods. So anyway, I just approached them. Where's your wristband? You don't have wristbands? Alright, let's go. Walked them up to the event called security, in-house security. They met me, and then they escorted them off of the property. And that's it. That's what we get paid to do, and it's fun. I get to play out in the woods and play scout games. Now, if only I had a pellet or a BB gun or a paintball gun. Alright, back to work. Alright guys, I just wanted to show you what I'm wearing out here. We're not going to be wearing ghillie suits or camouflage. We're just wearing solid colors. I'm wearing brown pants, a brown shirt. I need the shirt so that I can identify myself as being with the school. Plus, that right there shows that I'm with the school. And when I need to be a little bit incognito, I have this jacket. Well, it's not really a jacket, it's like a warm shirt. But it's kind of like a rusty orange, which blends well into the background here. So all I have to do is just stand still or sit down in a dead space and just watch and listen. And when I need to get up and work, I can walk around like this, still be a little bit camouflaged. And when I need to identify myself, I'm with the security. Where's your wristband? Also, if anybody sees the radio, they automatically know you're with the staff. So, that's all. That's what I'm wearing. Hey guys, I wanted to share something with you that we're using to coordinate our new trails that we're making out in our sectors. For instance, there's a trail that comes up here, but our trail goes to the left. So to mark that for us, what we do is we use 4 sticks. One there, one there, one there. So any of us walking down up this path will see this and know that our trail goes to the left. Hi guys, Jim here. I'm at my position, my observation point, what we call OP4. I'm scanning my sector here. I'm up on top of a hill, not on the very top, but down a little bit. Right here I have a depression where I'll be sleeping tonight, and the road is about 100 meters that way. And so I'm in a position where I'm in a high traffic area. So they come in from there or there, and they get funneled through my left and my right. And I'll be able to hear them. I let them get close enough where I can run downhill, pick them up, bring them back to the street, and kick them out. So that's the update. Last night was pretty fun. I was up here and I had Dan out on the street, and what he would do is he would wait until he saw somebody, a group of people walking in the woods. He would call me on the radio. I'd see him and I'd just wait, because they use headlamps. They would turn the headlamp on, look, turn it off, and try to walk, be sneaky. But a group of 3 people, high school kids, they're making noise. So I just waited till they got around right here and sprinted down, with my flashlight. How you guys doing? And they're like zombies. They didn't want to talk. They didn't want to look at the light. I'm like, where's the wristband? Oh, you don't have one. All right. Well, let me take you to the road. Have a nice night. So I got, let's see, I got that group of 3, another group of 6, another group of 4. So that's how many I got yesterday. Let's see how many I get today. And the only thing is I got my green bandana on. I wish I grabbed my brown, because it would have blended in a little bit better with the background. Because I'm going to be turning my head. I didn't want the green to be moving, but you got to work with what you got. So it's about 1 o'clock, so it should be showtime in a couple more hours. That's it. That's the update.